Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Friday. So I want to use a powerful deck today, so I'm going to bring in Breaking Out of the Matrix, because this is absolutely what the masculines are doing. They are breaking free from their Matrix 3D reality. Just like when Neo woke up from, the Matrix in the Matrix, and he just used his eyes for the first time. He started to see things clearer. Things made more sense. And he knew for a while that something wasn't right in his world. He was searching for answers. He was trying to find his way. And then Trinity showed him the way. So to your divine masculine, you're their Trinity. And that's super powerful because it's true love. It's truly meant to be. So you wake him up, you help him to see, and you show him the way. So this deck is gorgeous. It's by Sarah Elizabeth. So big shout out to her for this deck. So what do we need to know today about the masculines? They are giving me like a feeling of a lump in the throat. It could be like, when you get a cold and you feel like you want to cough up. The masculines want to cough up things. They want to express things. They want to, shout things out from the rooftops. They want to tell you how they feel. So there's all these things that need to come out. So, a lot of healing energy around the throat. And, I just had to stop it then to clear my throat. So they're really feeling that today. So if you're feeling this, if you've got this too, when you're wondering why, it's so that they can express themselves to you. So the messages are, it says, your positive thoughts and affirmations are manifesting your desires. Now, that's really powerful because that's absolutely what the energy was around the divine feminine today. It says continue on your current path because it's having a positive effect on your life. So the first thing I'm feeling here is the masculine is letting you know, divine feminine, through everything you're doing, the way you're operating in your higher power, in your higher light, and the positive thoughts that you're creating in your mind and all the affirmations you're using are helping to manifest this connection. And the masculines are kind of giving you that reminder from their higher self to continue what you're doing, because it's working and it's rubbing off on them. So everything you're doing is moving into their life and it's bringing power into their life. It says, hermit mode, observe your life in times of quiet contemplation. So the masculines right now are in quiet contemplation. Again, that means that they may be silent with you. Why? Because the best is yet to come. They're preparing to reach out. They're preparing what to say. They're getting it all, up there, ready to come out. And this is why we're feeling this today on the, the physical level with the throat chakra. So it says this brings increased awareness and gives you the time and space to transform that knowledge into wisdom. So he's got all the knowledge. He's gathered everything he needs now, like the squirrel. And he's digesting the knowledge. And he's becoming wisdom. So he's becoming wiser. And it's like he's saying to you, I'm not the person I was. I'm wiser now. I understand things better now. Thank you for shining your light and helping me to understand. So you don't need to point things out to your masculine in the 3D world. You just need to shine your light bright. And they are illuminated to the truth. They are shown the way. They are guided. So your masculine knows that they need to make changes. They desire to, live this life with you and have this life with you. And they know they have to express this. So there's things they need to cough up. And that's not just to you. That's to people in their life. If they're fed up with the job, they want to change that, they need to spit that out. They need to say that. They need to move on. They need to talk to the karmic partner about, moving on. There's many, many things they need to do. They could be talking to friends, family members. So if they're in hermit mode, if they're quiet today, you know that things are working out because you're feeling high today. You're on this high vibration. You're feeling good. You feel excited about life. And that's rubbing off on your twin. So all the positive things you're doing today, divine feminine, is helping your masculine to come to conclusions and get ready. It also says you are being presented with the exact opportunities, tests and triggers needed for your growth, your healing and your evolution. Everything arrives at the exact moment you are ready for it. So trust the path and trust in divine timing. And they give me a little bit of fear. So when we go through fear and we get triggered and we go through things and we feel we're being tested, It's all for your evolution. It makes you stronger. Everything comes on time in your life, and you're being reminded of that. So keep the faith. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So the masculine is going through such a big awakening, healing process right now. It's beautiful. And it takes time. When Morpheus unplugged Neo, he didn't just get up and start walking around. He had to go on, kind of machines, and he had to go into incubation so he could get strong enough to handle the outside world, because he wasn't used to anything, because he'd been living a lie. So he had to become physically as well as emotionally ready. And then when he was able to walk around, he got his physical strength. He had to find his emotional strength. He had to work things out his own way. He had to have things programmed into him so he could fight and he could do all these things. So it's a process. So it's not like the masculines realise they're a twin flame and then they're ready for union, divine feminine. They go through an ongoing process of healing, like Neo in the Matrix. And he has to understand. And even when he's strong and he's doing all these amazing things, he still doesn't really believe that he is Neo, that he's the one. He still doesn't believe until he shows himself that he is that person. And Trinity believes in him the entire time. She knows he's the one. And you know that your masculine is the one. But he has to find his own way to that wisdom and that knowledge and that knowingness. And these triggers and tests and everything you go through helps you both get there. Embrace the opportunities that come your way and accept all challenges that may arise. You have everything you need right now. So right now, you both have everything you need to move towards union. All the lessons, all the triggers, all the tests, all the power, all the strength, all the determination, and all the support from heaven that you need. So the big message coming through today, regardless of what these cards are, is that you are like Trinity and your masculine is like Neo. And Morpheus is the power of heaven, the ultimate guide who helps. So you have help from above. Even when, Neo doesn't know Morpheus, or he isn't sure who he is or where he is at the beginning of the film, he hears his voice and he trusts him and he follows his guidance. Obviously his ego steps in and he doesn't make that jump at the beginning and he has to go and get interrogated by Smith and his cronies. But he realises more and more that there's something pretty strange and, a bit weird and magical. There's something going on. And he starts realising there's more to this life. And that's where your masculine is. That's why he has to go into hermit mode. He's not like you. He's not wired the same. So that means that you, the divine feminine, regardless of, what sex you are, whether you're a guy or a gal, regardless of that, you speak your truth. You express yourself. You clear the air. You sort things out. You are a natural nurturer. Whereas your masculine represses things and hides things away, and he has to go within to gain an understanding of what he's doing. So in a way, you're wired differently, because it's masculine and feminine. And as we go on this journey and we experience both energies, we understand the way each other is wired, and then we don't get triggered. We rise above and we have compassion and we don't judge anything, because we give it the time it needs to become everything that it needs to be. Your masculine was unplugged from this matrix at the exact right time. He's going through everything at the exact right moment to be successful and become the one. So remember that today. Your masculine is growing and learning. Trust them to find the way. Masculines, you're doing the right thing and you're finding your way home through your feminine's light. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.